Arena boosting wasn't cheating. I'm not taking it back. It's out there. I am Mad Capper. There's another video on Raid Shadow Legends. This is a Raid rant. I can't even believe this is a thing. I wasn't going to talk about it, but it just kept coming back. It's like a bad case of herpes. It's Raid herpes. It just never goes away. Give me a second here. So here's the scoop. Here's the deal. The arena boosting that happened in 2020 is back in the world because in Reddit, some white knight stallion who had a Reddit user account for one full day posted some very framed conversations around Murder Inc. boosting around that time, in spite of the fact that he's been very vocal about anti-cheating in this game. Murder Inc., it's Reddit. I don't know why he did, but he responded. I guess, you know, if there's enough smoke, people think there's fire, so you have to put out a response, even though it is Reddit. Everyone knows Reddit's the cesspool of bullshit and fuckery in this world. But nonetheless, congratulations, Reddit. You got him to respond. Well played. He responded saying, I didn't cheat. Actually, if you would have taken the time to actually look at it, first off, we were not boosting. We were blocking the boosters who were a paid service by 4Russian, blah, blah, blah. It was a bunch of Russians that put together and they made this service where you pay them and they'll boost you to #1. They've been doing it for many weeks in a row. So a couple of high platinum playing clans got together and tried to stop the boost. And they failed, but they tried. And then on top of that, Murder Inc., which they didn't even talk about in the post, actually did a video showing that they boosted him so that they could say, hey, this is what the problem is, devs. Let's go. Let's fix it. They didn't boost to #1 because that's rude. But here's the thing that makes me laugh. This is out again. First off, not cheating. Explain that in a minute. But secondly, this is what they're fighting for. Here's Kataga. He's got 1 win. He's obviously got at least 1 first place finish, right? Maybe he didn't get it on this one. But these are what you get. This is the difference between 1st and 6th, right? This avatar and this trophy means fuck all. It's a whale tab, right? They might as well just put a little whale there instead of a trophy. That's all that is. Maybe they could ask, who's got the whale? Isn't it, doesn't Smiley have a picture of a whale in a tuxedo or something? Wouldn't that be better than a trophy? Because that's what it is. Or maybe just $signs. Maybe they could just add a $sign for each trophy they win, because that's what it is. And the cheating, quote unquote, that wasn't cheating, was just another way for whales to spend money to show that they're whales. Right? What does it do? Nothing. What's it about? Nothing. Who cares? And yet it's there again. So let's talk about, is it cheating? Of course it's not cheating. Is it circumventing the spirit of the game? Yes. Do I agree with it? No. Am I glad they fixed it? Of course. But it's not cheating because there was no third-party intervention in order to circumvent something that was actually in the game. The cheat engine is cheating. It's speeding the times up, which means you can do things faster, which in Platinum Arena means you can get in more fights, which means you can win. Is that cheating? Yes. Is this where a bunch of people lose to you intentionally so that you get better points? It's not cheating. Is it despicable? Yeah. Is it morally right? No. It's garbage. But it's not cheating. Any more than clan hopping. Clan hopping did the exact same thing. It required a third-party external coordination, so a person to make it all happen, or people to make it all happen. It required money in gems, because you only get 4 keys a day if you do it perfectly, which means if you're killing 10 Ultra Nightmare clan bosses at 1 or 2 keys each, back then it was, very few people had a 1-key system. And the time, it took a long time. The man-eater wasn't a perfected science back then, so you had a lot of the times manual that, so that's a lot of time. It probably would have cost between, I would say, 7 and 1,600 gems a day every single day. The only difference is, rather than a group of Russians who got the money, it was a bunch of Ukrainians that got the money, called Plarium. So you were still paying to circumvent the spirit of the game by getting all these chests. And I will tell you right now, boosting meant F all. It was a stupid avatar and a trophy on your profile. Clan hopping gave you unlimited resources virtually, of which I've now seen, this is the one gripe I have by a lot of the content creators that did that, Murder Scratch, to name a few, Don't tell me you don't need legendary books anymore, that they aren't important to you, because that's why they aren't important to you. Because the amount of books you received along with the shards and everything else during that clan hopping set your account up for life. You might as well have just written a check and said, give me 300 of each book, or whatever, with thousands of rare books, which then helped you win the first few CVC until they modified the point structure on the CVC for the lower cost one. So, I mean, I don't consider that cheating. Do I agree with clan hopping? No. Do I think it was in poor taste? Absolutely. But it's not cheating, and it was up to Plarium to fix. In both cases, Plarium had to fix it. Both cases, Plarium was slow to the draw. Both cases, it made Plarium look bad. Shocker, Plarium looks bad. Now, as for whether or not Murder cheated, well, technically he did once. He made a video on it. How is that different than BGE or Stu? Well, there's a few little differences. Number one, he let them know, though I still think probably they should have had a little bit heavier handed. I don't think what he did was any different than what BGE did, and BGE got 30-day suspension. Stu was a little more flamboyant. That's why he's no longer in the group. He did some things that were no-nos to the TOS. That said, free Stu. I think he should still be in the content creator program. I think a lot of people get their news from him. And the reality is, Plarium, you're better with him than without him because he's still representing your game. Wouldn't you like to control that narrative a little more and be a little bit more on the right side of some of the narrative around Stu's thing? The guy's got a ton of followers. It wouldn't be a bad idea to reach out and maybe try to mend some fences. Anyway. I mean, that's all I got. It's let's recap here. Not, the 2020, early 2020, March 2020 boost Platinum Arena boosting. Cheating, no. Bad, yes. 2019 clan hopping. Cheating, no. Bad, yes. Cheat engine, cheating, yes. Bad, yes. Content creators fighting with content creators or being disappointed, Murder. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of it. I know you're kind of like, what the shit, but I find it kind of funny because I don't know. I didn't reach out to you for this. I support you. I watch more videos of yours than anyone else, any other content creator. Just is what it is. No offense to the rest, but I find your content is consistently endgame, and that's my focus. I don't make endgame content, even though I'm an endgame player, because I know that my lane is the mid-game player, the low-spend player who needs help building a stupid epic champion that no one else wants to do a video on. That's my lane. I have all the respect for you in the world, but disappointed in someone that you've spent the last year in a muted feud with? Nah, I don't know. Maybe you do have the high ground here for sure, but it'll be gone tomorrow. Raid Shadow Legends is a microcosm of the world today. I think what's news today. I say Dracogate, people don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You talk about the 40-minute clan boss runs for one key. People don't know what we're talking about. They're so confused. So whatever, it is what it is. I hope that we don't have to hear about this stupid thing again. If you're gonna call someone a cheater, make sure it's cheating, and those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I think is probably the two things that I would take out of my opinion out of here, and it's just my opinion, right? You may be like, no, Capper, you're wrong. It's all cheating, and burn them all to the ground, and that's fine. That's your opinion. I have a very specific viewpoint on cheating. If people cheat in the game, they get banned. We've seen the screenshots of it. No one got banned for clan hopping. No one got banned for boosting. Only boosting negative that happened to the boosters was in 3v3 arena because they had shown that a couple people, there was an exclusive avatar for the top 5, and people that had received that had done it without the spirit of the game. They didn't ban those accounts. They didn't suspend the accounts. They didn't send them a sternly worded letter. They just took away that stupid avatar, right? And the fact that they didn't ban anyone during any of that time tells you whether or not it's cheating. So that's the best part, is this whole thing was started because Reddit guy decided that he needed to expose cheating that didn't exist. And And if it did exist, then they probably would have suspended Murder the same way they suspended BG. I won't say Stu, though, hashtag free Stu. Stu was a little bit more flamboyant with it and probably jumped over some lines that they didn't like, but I will say BG kind of did the same thing. He said, here, look at what's this is cheating, what's going on, this needs to happen, this needs to fix. And because it was an actual cheat, he got suspended for 30 days because of it. Murder didn't get suspended when he made his video about boosting, because frankly, it's not cheating, it's shitty, it's such a petty way to play the game. It's so, like, I'm gonna rehash what I've already said. I just can't in my head. I think Kataga got this legitimately. I hate to say that and be wrong. Everyone's like, no, he cheated. I don't know. I know he spends a lot of money. And you see +4, +4, +1, +2. There's some good champions, some strong champions there. So I assume that one is legit, or it could be. And but I wouldn't pay for that. I wouldn't give someone $100 to get me that. Well, what do I care? Look, I got a pretty cardio, and that's just for being a content creator. I don't even have the cool platinum one like this one. I have this one. I don't like this one. This one looks like it's from Telcron has it. I don't know. It looks like a mask from Caligula. The other one, it looks like Stag Knight. That's the cool. I didn't even get that one. 5. I'm 0 for 5 on that one. I'm 1 for 5 total. I got the other one. Anyway, now I'm just rambling on. That's all I got for you. My rant. I'm done. Hopefully this is over. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there'll be something else to rant about tomorrow. But I will not have videos for the rest of the week because I'm out of town. Got some out-of-town calls to make, but I'll be back Friday for Friday Night Socials on Twitch. And depending on what time I get home, I might post a video on Friday as well. So I'm back to building the I Built Them So You Don't Have To. I have a whole slate of champions I'm going to be doing on the weekend. And I hope you enjoy them. That's all I got. So until next time, be kind, be safe, be kind. And we'll see you in the next video.